Hey, what's poppin', guys? Welcome to the Dallas Rays podcast. I'm Spencer.
And I'm Alexander.
And this is our World Series preview and predictions.
Yeah.
So we got game one tonight. Rays, Dodgers, 8:11 p.m. Don't know why the weird time, though, right?
Yeah.
8:11. I mean,
Very
you could have done 8 o'clock or 8:05. Give me some good increments here. What are you doing, MLB? Anyway, Tyler Glasnow with a 2-1 postseason record, 4.66 ERA with 25 strikeouts to Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers. 2-1 win-loss record in the postseason. 3.32 ERA and 23 strikeouts. Similar pitchers as far as this postseason is concerned.
Yeah, talking about these very similar pitchers, we got Glasnow in 19.1 innings pitched. He only lit up 17 hits.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
And then in Kershaw, in 19th inning pitch, he only lit up 16 hits. So,
yeah,
like he was saying, these pitchers are very similar. We're going to see a good duel.
It's going to be a pitching duel today.
Yeah.
Who's going to give up the most amount of hits? Possibly even runs. I mean, talking about runs, though. Wander Franco, this guy has been letting it up in single-A advanced. Well, not this season, because we didn't have minor league baseball, but last season.
Yeah.
But then last night, I was taking out my buddy. We're watching wrestling, right? We got another podcast I'm a part of. And Wander Franco, on his Instagram, posted on his story a picture of his jersey where he's, like, taking a video.
Yeah.
It's a Rays jersey with the World Series patch.
Like, what?
Didn't make sense to me. So I was like, maybe someone got injured, right? Maybe someone got
up or something.
Yeah, someone got called down or moved down. I checked the transactions on MLB.com. There's nothing. No one got moved down. No one's been injured. Why does he have a jersey? Did they give it to him just because they felt like, oh, number one prospect of baseball, but it was a
gotta give him the jersey.
Because I think that's messed up. I hope that's not the case.
I hope that's not the case.
I hope they're not just like giving out jerseys because they can. That'd be crazy. But I mean, I even checked before we did this video. MLB.com. I was looking at the previews, obviously, to get some information about today's matchups. He wasn't even on the batters lineup. I mean, they didn't have the lineup, but as far as they say batters faced versus Kershaw, batters faced versus Glasnow, he's not even there. And they show everyone, even if they haven't faced them, who's gonna be eligible to bat that night. So I don't know what's going on there. I really don't.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it would be a great thing to see him in the World Series, right? Number one prospect in the World Series. But let's move on to the NLCS MVP. We got Corey Seager taking that, and he didn't bat lower than 273 in the NLCS. Shows you how dominant this man was.
Yeah.
And more dominance coming up. He had a total of 26 bases.
Yeah, dude, he deserved the MVP award. But we're going to stay on that same topic. Let's go to the American League. Randy Rosarina. This guy was traded with Jose Martinez and was considered a nobody from St. Louis, the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, I didn't know about him till...
I didn't know about him till the postseason started. Started lining up. Right, against the Yankees, dude. He was lining it up. So, in his postseason record, right, he's tied for 4th all-time home runs in postseason history with 7 so far. I'm sure he's going to break to the top.
Yeah.
Especially with Kershaw pitching tonight. No disrespect against you. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But he hasn't batted below 382 in October. His off day was 285, his first playoff game.
I mean, that's
the lowest he's batted this postseason. He's done 500. He's done so many different batting averages that are so high. It's like, how do you keep doing this, producing such great at-bats,
I see a lot of good things coming from this guy.
Yeah, I mean,
not only this World Series, but future.
There were times where in his at-bats, he would take the first pitch of a slider, right? He'd watch it. He'd watch how it would go. He would watch how it would come in. He'd get ready to swing. Act like he's going to swing, and then just kind of lunge, and then go back. Okay, I saw the slider. And then the pitcher's like, oh, we got him there. Let's pitch it again. They pitch it again. Boom. Second pitch, it's gone. Or it's an extra base hit. Like, he just has that capability. He's a great player.
Yeah, but let's talk about predictions. All right.
Okay.
With you being said of that amazing player we have here and all the amazing stuff that we saw them do that we weren't expecting the Rays to do.
The Rays, World Series 2020. Who would have thought, right?
I'm taking Rays in 7. Okay. I would love to see it happen. Stretch to a Game 7. Something I would love to see. More baseball. But also, I feel like it's going to go the way because the Dodgers, Corey Seager has been doing hot. Mookie Betts has been throwing people out of the play. I mean, just stuff has been
great happening. Defensive outfielder, especially in the NLCS. Two home run grabs. Yeah. Right from the outfield, man. I mean, for me, I'm going to say Rays too. And the reason why I say Rays is, just like we said, Kershaw hasn't been the best postseason pitcher. Now, the Dodgers, like we've said before, I think it's their 3rd or 4th time in the past 4 or 5 years making the World Series. They've clinched the NL West since 2012. That's a big feat. If you can't do anything in the postseason, what does it matter? Right?
That's true.
So they've been doing a decent job as far as making it to the postseason every year, being consistent. But the only 2 players that have stayed on that team since that first playoff berth in 2012, not first overall, but since that playoff berth, was Kenley Jansen and Clayton Kershaw. They've changed their roster
quite a bit
and hundreds of times to try to figure out what's the best thing. And I still don't think it's there yet. With the addition of Mookie Betts, yeah, he's really good. Dustin May, he's making a splash. Gavin Lux, playing a little bit, you know? But I don't think that's enough to trump the Rays right now. The Rays have easily top 2 bullpen, maybe even the best bullpen in the league right now.
Yeah,
with the,
pretty scary.
The surges of Randy Rosarina. Like, dude, come on. Like, what are you going to do to pitch against this guy? But then you also have the Dodgers, right? Mookie Betts has the most games batted against the Rays on the Dodgers roster because he played for the Red Sox. But it's statistically true. So, I mean, there's a lot of things weighing on both sides, right? But I'm going Rays. Rays in 6. I don't think they'll go to Game 7. I mean, would I love for that to happen? Like you said, more baseball. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. But I'm going to say Rays in 6. You heard it from here first. Rays in 6. Rays in 7. Quote us. Go bet on it. Just don't quote us if you bet on it and lose. If you win, feel like Dust Rays Podcast told us this. It will be fine with that.
If you lose, I wasn't here.
Exactly. But that's our hot take, and we'll see you next time.